Hello there boys and girls, and welcome to a brand new video. In this video you can see a repainted surface which has plenty of scratches and horrible orange peel on it. We will try to sand down the surface and polish it. To show you an example of how thick the paint is on this repainted surface, look at this. On every single point that we measure, the thickness is different. Now this device measures everything, not just the paint, but it's still a good reference point. This will also be a great opportunity to show you how much clear coat does the Kovax paper actually take off. For this occasion, we will be using the Mirka de Ros 5.0 machine, as well as the Kovax papers Grit 1500, 2000 and 3000. So let's begin. On this surface here, I will show you how much clear coat the Kovax paper takes off. We will take measurements from 5 different points. So basically, we have an average measurement of around 233. We'll start the process off with the 1500 grit. How to actually test if you remove the orange peel, I will show you on the surface on the other door. But I think that so far, I'm pretty sure that we removed the orange peel from this piece of surface. So let's measure the thickness again, taking into account the 5 points. 228, 227, 237, 232, and 233. So let's move on to the 2000 grit paper. So as you were able to see, even though the granulation of the paper was 1500, it does not really remove a lot of surface from the paint. What's also important is to know that you have to know how to use this paper and also to avoid any tendencies to overdo, and everything will be just fine. So let's continue with our sanding process. Okay, so this would be enough with this grit paper. Let's now see how much of clear coat did we remove. 220, 236, 229, 233. Now we will move to the 3000 grit paper and get the surface finally ready for polishing process. Now, let's see how much of clear coat did we take off this time. 209, 229, 224, 214, and 214. So now let's move on to the other door, which will go through the sanding process as well. We'll start off with the 1500 grit, and it is very important to know that you need to put this paper over the holes correctly. This will help in return to dissipate the dust. So again, the paper must precisely go over the given holes. And now we will begin the sanding process. This process will be removing the orange peel that you see on the paintwork right now. The imperfections you see here can be easily removed with the sanding process if the car has a healthy amount of clear coat on it. In this case, this is actually not true. So there are further preparations required to remove these parts from the paint. So let's see how we do this. So as you can see here, the swirls are gone from the paintwork, and thus you removed the imperfections that were here when the car was repainted. So let's continue with the 2000 grit. So after the 2000, you can see that the orange peel is pretty much gone, and you can move on to the polishing process. However, we will continue sanding this with the 3000 grit paper. After we finish, you will see the final result after dry sanding. So this is what we get as a result after using the 3000 grit paper. All we have to do now is polish it. So as you can see, the level of detail here is astounding even after the dry sanding process. There's no real orange peel to be seen, and the car was sanded up to this edge because this is the edge up to which the car was repainted. So I believe that we achieved the result of removing the orange peel from this panel, from these doors. And now you will see what everything looks like after the polishing process, after the sanding of 1500 grit, 2000 and 300 grit papers. So as you can see here, boys and girls, this is what it looks like after you've leveled the orange peel compared to the factory paint job. If you are having a hard time seeing it, try to look through the neon lights. It will show you that the structure is identical on one panel and the other one. All the anomalies related to the previous paint job are gone, as you can see here. There are no swirl marks from the sanding process. This is probably the most important part. And your paint job literally looks perfect. So I hoped I was able to help you with this video regarding this topic. If you have any other interests, please write in the comments about what you would like to know, what you would like me to make a video about, and I will try to help you and explain to you as easily as I can. So, until next time, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as I release my video. Or, if you really want to help me out with pushing out this content, then click the join button and become a super member. I get a lot of comments, so the super members will come first when it comes to my replies, and also the super members will receive loyalty badges next to their names, and thus will be able to see the videos before they are released into the public. So until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and boys and girls, goodbye.